Hello, I wanted to do a quick video on insulin because I think this is very important. A lot of people are getting diabetes tests called A1C or glucose, and those aren't fully accurate. The most accurate testing to see if you're insulin resistant is a fasting insulin test. You take this in the morning to see how much insulin is in your blood, and obviously, when you're fasting in the morning, it should be very low. If it's high, that is the best indicator that you're insulin resistant, more than an A1C or a glucose test. Because a glucose test, that could go up and down during the day, what you have eaten or when you have eaten. And the A1C tests also are not always accurate. For example, I had one health client whose A1C was a 5.0, which would be considered excellent, and you're not even near pre-diabetes. But then we tested his fasting insulin, and it was 33, through the roof, which indicated a type 3 diabetes of the brain, lots of brain inflammation, and he's very resistant to the insulin working in his body. His cells aren't receiving it properly or using it properly, and he was having a lot of brain issues as well. And I had another person whose A1C was a 6.1, which they would say is pre-diabetes, but then his insulin was very low at a 4, which shows he's not pre-diabetic at all. Your fasting insulin should be between a 3 and an 8 for optimal health. In the medical world, they'll say under 18 is fine, but as functional medicine and naturopath, even Dr. Hyman, who's a medical doctor, but functional medicine, I got my numbers from him. He even says 3 to 7 for optimal health. So I say 3 to 8. I'm happy if you're within that range, but you do need to get a fasting insulin test because this is so much more accurate. Now, I had another woman who has been on Ozempic for 2 years, and I tested her fasting insulin and it was a 20.3. So it's even higher than the medical ranges. She's been on Ozempic. Obviously, it's not helping her with her diabetes, okay? And she didn't even lose weight. Now, a lot of people do lose weight on Ozempic, but in a very unhealthy way. You lose all of your muscle and you're losing weight in a way that is very unhealthy. And if you're on Ozempic, you're being scammed. It is so harmful. I treat a lot of people who have been on this. They're throwing up, they have diarrhea, or they have constipation. Their stomach hurts because the food's just sitting there. They're not digesting it properly. This is not a healthy way to lose weight or correct diabetes. So you're basically getting taken advantage of because you're looking for a quick fix and an easy way out, just taking an injection once a week, and that is not going to bring you to health. It's actually going to harm your health and destroy your gut health. And if you do have any thyroid issues, you are very high risk for thyroid cancer. So get off that wheel of being scammed and people making a lot of money off you and taking advantage of you wanting a quick fix, because that's exactly what it is, a quick fix that in the end does not work. You have to work for your health. You need to exercise. You need to correct your diet and nutrition. You need to start living the complete package of health. And I've never had anyone tell me they regret doing it that way. But people do have a lot of regrets when they look for the quick fixes and find out that they have harmed themselves. Sometimes so much you can't even reverse the damage that has happened. I would also encourage you to look for Australia 60 Minutes on Ozempic deaths because people are also dying from this. They did report it in Australia, but they will not be reporting it in America. So stop looking for the quick fixes, protect yourself, correct your health issues the right way, and do not take Ozempic, Wegovy, semaglutide, Ro, whatever else they have out there. That will not make you healthy. It will make you very, very sick, and you're harming yourself, and you're probably insulin resistant, even if your A1C looks good. You also want to look into Akkermansia, which will also help with that. There's GLP-1 probiotics. So to help your own body make GLP-1 naturally instead of with a chemical. And there's one called Restorative Formulas Glucose Balance that is also really good. I think I even have that one. This one is also excellent. You can buy that on Fullscript. I don't know if they sell it on Amazon or not, but I'll give a link below with my Fullscript dispensary. I don't want to make this video about I'm trying to sell something, but I do discount it, and I think this one's harder to find online. And I will show you the Akkermansia supplement, or the GLP-1 probiotic supplement that will help you in the right way. And so turn to those alternatives, not the chemicals and the synthetic injections that are harming you. All right, and get a fasting insulin test. I can also prescribe those tests. If your regular doctor will not, just reach out to me and I can send you a requisition form to get a fasting insulin test. All right, bye-bye.